You regret oversharing with people because you have been taught that you should be cold, mysterious, polished, perfect. No mistake shown on the surface. Man, who said so? Who said so? The human connection is supposed to be messy, complex, full of emotions, full of embarrassment, full of ugly crying, full of laughing until your belly hurts. That's connection. Otherwise, you are just two people, two actors on a stage, performing for each other. That's it. No one of you could really break through the surface and reach the depth of the other's soul, of its magic. No one of you could really taste the magic and the deliciousness of the other's soul. And trust me, the right people love it when you overshare. They want to hear you. They want to discover your universe. They want to hear what you have to say. Honey, players know the game. And you are being faced with rejection or with being mocked because you are speaking to superficial people. People who themselves cannot see behind themselves, who are shallow, who are empty, who are living for no reason, they are just existing. And they want you and you want them to understand your depth. How come? So your only mistake here is not oversharing. You are being human, but who are you oversharing with? And of course, to be neutral here, you cannot just say on everyone that wasn't willing to hear what you have to say that he is empty or shallow. No, maybe you're just not their cup of tea. Maybe they are fully grounded, mature people, but you just don't share the same interests. And that's okay. They have the full right to not want to listen to you. You should respect that right of people. I was sitting with a friend yesterday and he said, I don't want to be vulnerable with people because I don't want to lose them. And I said, nothing is yours. People are not yours to lose them. In order to lose something, it should be yours. Logically, people are not yours for you to lose them. Nothing in this universe is yours to be lost. People are just experiences you go through. They experience you, you experience them. You are just a mere existence floating in this universe that acquire nothing. Never acquired anything, you will never acquire anything, you will never possess anything. Everything in this universe will stay in this universe when you're dead. Nothing is yours. As sad as it is, as freeing as it is. And you really do not lose people. First, if you overshare with them, if you be vulnerable with them, you repel wrong people. You repel people who would not love you the way you are, who cannot contain you the way you want to be contained, who cannot understand you because they are not on the same level as you. They haven't done the same inner work, they haven't reached the same level of vulnerability or the same level of love within themselves. And second, you cannot control how people see you. You cannot control if people will love you or not, will hate you or not, will want to be around you or not. To a certain degree, you cannot. Why? Because we all have premeditated judgment and idea on people before even meeting them. Before even meeting you, I'm gonna have prejudgments on you. Why? Because we do not see life as it is. We do not see people as they are. We see people as we are. Everyone projects their self and their insecurities and their happiness and their sadness and their life experiences on you. You really do not see reality as it is. We see reality as we are. So you cannot control if someone will love you or not after that you overshare, or you will lose them or not after that you overshare. That's their decision, not yours. Everyone decides that according to their life and according to their experiences. If you come in alignment with their experiences, then you will be their friend. If you don't, then That's the premeditated idea. You can do nothing about it. You just move on and live your life. Okay, what if I was vulnerable people and they left? Okay, so what? Let them leave. You will just keep living your life the way you have been living it before meeting them, and you move on. That's it. These people do not exist in your world anymore. Well, they are still living. I see them, for example, in work or... Well, they exist in the world, but do they exist in your world? No, of course they don't. Only people and objects and creatures that you give attention to exist in your world. Only the objects you pay attention to exist. If you do not see it, it doesn't exist. If you do not pay attention to it, it does not exist. For example, do you know Peter, who is 23 years old, that lives in New Zealand? You don't know him, because I just created that personality right now. Maybe there's a Peter that lives in New Zealand that has 23 years old. That is 23 years old. But do you know him? No. Why? Because your attention is not forwarded, is not directed towards him. But if you put now attention and go to the internet and search for a Peter that lives in New Zealand, you're gonna find him. Now Peter exists. But does Peter exist for you now? No. Because you're not searching, because you're not looking at him, because you're not speaking to him, because you're not giving him any of your attention. That's what I mean with people exist only when you give them attention. So when people leave you, or decide you're not worth speaking to, or whatever was their decision, you just take your attention back from them and you keep living your life. And you put that attention in something else, in work, for example, in art, in creativity. And honestly, what is there to life if it wasn't feeling every feeling the way it is supposed to be felt? To experience the emotions, to live a fulfilled life, a full life, a spicy life. Do you want to live numb? Do you want to be numb like them? Do you want to be cold? Do you want to be nonchalant? Fuck nonchalant. Fuck it. Be random. Be weird. Say what you think. Do whatever you like. Do whatever you love. Live the way you see life should be lived, because you need to live, not to just exist. That's how it is supposed to be. Oh, I'm gonna be nonchalant so I can appear cool. Who cares about cool? We care about living. What is nonchalant? Nonchalant means someone who has to suppress his emotions because of trauma, or because, I don't know, the people who he loved most, for example, his parents, didn't love him back. That's why his brain learned to suppress emotions. Do you want to be like them? Man, you're healthy. You are healthy because you can feel every emotion. You are healthy because you can love. You are healthy because you can feel happy. You are healthy because you can feel excited. You are healthy because you can feel sad. Why do you want to suppress those things? Those things make you human. Why are you trying to deny that you're a human? Why are you trying to get rid of the idea that you are human, or of the fact that you are human? You are healthy. That's why you can feel those things. Don't compare yourself to people who had to suppress their emotions. Live. Have a spicy life. And spicy life does not get achieved only if you have emotions. For example, how will you love if you are suppressing your emotions? Love requires you to be vulnerable, fully vulnerable with that person in front of you. If you are getting into the relationship foot in, foot out, 50% in, 50% out, then that's not love. Then you are not experiencing love. You're just overwhelming your nervous system. Just get out of there. But you, on the other hand, can love someone fully because you are capable of doing so. And that's what matters. Those people that mock you because you are hypersensitive cannot taste that thing you have, cannot taste that feeling of loving someone truly and 100%. They are 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Honey, this does not work. But you can. Another example. Feeling empathy towards people. You feel them without them even speaking. You just read your faces. That's a blessing. It can be overwhelming sometimes, but that's a blessing. You can feel their pain. You can help them. You are someone who is kind. Why do you want to suppress those things? They are really blessings. Do you know how beautiful it is to be kind? That opens the door for you to interact with people, to share with them, to see life from their perspective. But if you were just someone who want to suppress their emotions and, I don't know, close the door on themselves, then when will you get the chance to taste life from other people's eyes and other people's perspective? When will you get the chance to taste how full, real connection with human beings will feel? You're basically just, if you are shutting the door in front of you to the universe. Nah, take it. I don't want it. Please, please, keep being you. And before ending the video, I gotta show you the bow. I love it so much. I hit my knee with the desk. Goodbye.